Ukraine latest updates. U.S. troops arrive in Germany. The first U.S. troops deployed to Europe to reinforce Washington's NATO allies have arrived in Germany, the U.S. military's European command has said. Meanwhile, China put on a united front with Russia on Friday as the Ukraine crisis escalates, with President Xi Jinping joining Vladimir Putin in opposing further NATO expansion. In a joint statement issued on Friday after the Russian president met Xi in Beijing, the two powers called on NATO to abandon the ideological approaches of the Cold War. The United States and its European partners fear Russia may be readying an attack on its neighbor given Moscow's massing of more than 100,000 soldiers near the two countries' shared border. But the Kremlin denies such plans and instead blames Washington and NATO for undermining the region's security. This live blog is now closed. Thank you for joining us. Here are the updates for February 4th. Germany should send Ukraine weapons. Security Conference Chief designate Germany should step up its leadership on the international stage and liberalize its arms exports policy. Including considering sending weapons to Ukraine, the future chief of the Munich Security Conference, MSC, Christoph Heusgen has said in an interview. Heusgen said that Berlin was showing political leadership in the crisis, for example, reviving the Normandy format of talks with representatives from Ukraine, Russia, France and Germany. But Germany should consider exporting weapons so Ukraine could defend itself, too, said Heusgen, the former senior German diplomat who will take over the MSC at the end of this year's event on February 18 to 20. Using history as an excuse was no longer appropriate or even logical, he said. Hacking team tied to Russia targeted Western government entity in Ukraine. Researchers A hacking team that Ukraine says is controlled by Russian intelligence has targeted a wide range of organizations in the country, including a Western government entity, according to cybersecurity research. In a report, Microsoft Corp said a group called Gamaridan had tried to obtain sensitive information from a wide range of military, governmental and non-governmental organizations in Ukraine since last October. The report included a screenshot of one such attempt, which showed an email, embedded with malicious code, disguised as an official update on the COVID-19 pandemic from the World Health Organization.